我国著名拳击手董建军身高2.11米，和姚明都差不多高。这位拳击手基本上都是在外国打比赛，和他打的外国人没有站着下擂台的。
Well, Taishan is often called the Great Wall of China, and you can see why.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200。纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
This is his third professional fight. Both men are in the ring. Let's get the official introduction from Ray Flores.
Introducing first, fighting to my left out of the red corner. He comes in wearing red trunks trimmed with white. His official weight, 269 pounds. A 5-fight veteran that enters the ring with a record of 3 wins against 2 defeats. All of his wins coming by way of knockouts. From Memphis, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, here is Roy McCrary. And his adversary fighting to my right out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing gold trunks trimmed with red. His official weight, 282 pounds. His record a perfect 1, 2 bouts, 2 victories. Both of his wins coming by way of knockouts. Hailing from Beijing, China, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated referee in charge here to give instructions is Ray Corona.
2 seconds. This is good right here. This is good right here. Listen to my commands. Touch gloves. God bless. All the way back. Mr. Russell.
Well, here we go. As you take a look at just how big Taishan is. Again, 7 feet tall.
Debbie, you're my
His reach, 84 inches.
I don't know if I've ever seen a guy with that long and big of a reach. I mean, then again, you rarely see a guy with this tall as well. So, again, we want to see the progression, though. It's a matter of is he going to continue to show the ability, little by little, each fight and get better, so he can move on to contention later on.
Well, he's got a new trainer, Buddy McGirt, making their second fight together. Taishan in those gold trunks, Roy McCrary in the red trunks, the white trim. He said when he looked at the size of Taishan, which is intimidated his first 2 opponents, he said this is the reason why he took the fight. He felt like he's too big, too awkward, and that he was going to use his skill and ability to win this fight. We'll see. There's a stiff jab by Taishan. One thing Taishan said he worked on in camp, distance, worked on his punches. Things Taishan told us is that not only working on his distance, but utilize his jab a lot more and to go to the body some. Something he said he hadn't really done in his first 2 fights.
Yeah, which it can be kind of tricky for a guy who's 7 feet tall because you got to give up your height to go to the body a little bit. So you can't just do it recklessly.
Stop.
Back with that jab, boy. Stay busy.
This is the second round. Taishan in those gold trunks. Taking on Roy McCrary.
There you go.
McCrary now to utilize his jab.
Time that jab, go right over top.
Waiting here. He's not going to make that first move. He's got to be smart first move here. I'd like to see Taishan use some of those feints. See McCrary use some feints. I'd like to see Taishan use some of those feints. Oh. This right hand there.
There's a left to the body. McCrary There's a left hook.
As Tyshawn will start to develop a little bit more, you know.
Right hand, and McCrary's knee touches.
Hey, can I continue? Hands up, walk to it. All right, let's go.
10 seconds.
Said Tyshawn wasn't able to lane cleanly. He was able to lane clean there, though.
Yes, he did. McCrary comes back at the end of the round.
Tyshawn able to land a good shot.
Hands up, walk to it.
As McCrary was kind of trying to change the angle a little bit, it was an awkward shot. But you saw Tyshawn use a kind of lead left hook to push McCrary into his right hand. And that way he was able to set the trap and land a pretty good right hand and cause a knockdown.
This is the third round we're going for. First time Tyshawn has ever gone 3 rounds. This is the second time for McCrary.
So McCrary recovered well from the knockdown right away. He's been fighting the whole way. It's a good opponent for Tyshawn. He's making him think a little bit too, you know? Tyshawn not able to land just anything he wants to. He's going to have to think his way through.
McCrary's a guy who's not been knocked out at all.
You see why. He's got some crafty moves.
Yeah.
And when you do hit him, he does take a pretty good shot. Show you how heavy Tyshawn's hand is.
Yes.
That punch was smothered, and he still was able to score a knockdown. And McCrary this time did get up on wobbly legs. Let's see how much of his legs he has left now.
We got about 70 seconds or 80 seconds here left in this round. There's a left hook by Tyshawn.
Head movement, boy. A lot of head movement.
McCrary has been down twice in this fight. Under a minute. Left hook by McCrary.
Both starting to throw a little bit wider shots. You see Tyshawn is in a little bit better form. And of course he goes back to the basics of the jab, which you always like to see a fighter at least.
That's a big right hand, yeah.
Tyshawn doesn't at least lose those fundamentals. He goes back to that jab all the time, kind of to reset himself, and you like to see that.
Coming up, the fourth and final round.
Tyshawn was able to score another knockdown that last round, and there's a shot. See, he wasn't able to land cleanly, but it was behind the ear, and a lot of times that affects your equilibrium. And that right hand, even though it was a little bit smothered, goes to show you just how strong Tyshawn is. He was able to land it behind the ear and still cause enough force to get the knockdown.
Fourth final round for these heavyweights. Tyshawn out of China. McCrary. This is a good fight, good lesson here for Tyshawn, huh?
Yeah, as I said last round, it's a good opponent for Tyshawn. He's crafty. He's making Tyshawn think. He's not just going to hand you the knockout on a platter. He's not going to hand you the big shot on a platter. He's a little bit slick, even though he's a little bit on the rotund side.
To be nice, huh? Road work wasn't part of the priority of the camp.
No.
A bit of blood there on the left cheek of Tyshawn.
He's got a slow cut.
Under 2 minutes left in this fight. letting him go, but he's wide open when he does.
Tyshawn's looking on the shoulder there, though. Tell you, and to get inside that distance of Tyshawn, because Tyshawn used that jab well. And I like the way he uses it defensively as well. You know, if you rush in, he'll just stick out his jab. Again, it's good fundamentals to have. You can add to that. Some good things he's been working on in the gym.
He's giving a lot of that credit. Here's a right hand by McCrary. Buddy McGirt.
Yeah, obviously that's something they work on in the gym. Keep those fundamentals intact.
Another left hook by McCrary. So we go under a minute, and another left hook.
McCrary's been able to land some good shots this round.
Last time McCrary's even tasted victory was June 2013. So it's been quite a while.
Almost 2 years.
McCrary's a former football player, played in college, played professional, played in the Arena League.
Step to him. 1, 2.
I think that McCrary's still trying.
Last 10 seconds here of this fight. Tyshawn, another stiff jab. He misses with that right hand.
Back down, boy. Back down. Back down.
And that's the fight.
Good choice of opponent.
Matched very well.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of fight where Tyshawn can go back to the gym. He can learn. You know, he got some rounds in. He had to think his way through the fight, but it's a fight that he's going to win. And so that's the best kind of thing. You know, you get an opponent where your prospect can learn, get better from, get rounds from it, and that way you got some stuff you can work on in the gym. You know exactly what you got to work on in the gym for next time.
Well, when you look at the heavyweight division, you know, Tyshawn is one who's gotten a lot of media attention, national attention. CNN did a piece on him. He's gotten a lot of recognition and articles written about him in some of the boxing publications just because of the size, the reach, and things of that nature.
Of course, anytime you got a fighter that size, I always going to draw that curiosity. But here's a little recap from the fight. You know, McCrary made himself presence in there, at least for Tyshawn. You know, he was throwing wide shots, but Tyshawn, obviously the better fundamentals. You know, a little bit too much in the bag for him at the end of the day. But again, McCrary enough to make Tyshawn think. Tyshawn there set him up nice for that knockdown. He threw that lead left hook, which kind of pushed McCrary into the path of the oncoming right hand. So it was nicely set up knockdown. The next round shows you a little bit of a glimpse into Tyshawn's power, where he's not even landing cleanly and not even getting the full distance on the right hand, but he was still able to land it with enough force despite being smothered. So he had a knockdown.
As we take a look at the final punch stats. Tyshawn landed just 20% of his punches, and McCrary 24%. Tyshawn landed 43, threw over 200. McCrary over 130. He landed 32 of those punches. Next step for Tyshawn.
You just keep seeing him try to keep improving. You know, these are the kind of opponents he needs. Guys that can make him think maybe last few rounds, and you know, hopefully he continues to develop up the ladder, and he can be entertaining. People will always be curious.
Well, let's find out who won this fight. The judge's official decision.